Hello everybody and welcome to the Heliodor region, and my man looks really weird like he's marching, but that is what it is. So we're going to be doing the full exploration of this area again. It's going to be very long, so I welcome you all to the Chipmunk voice. I'm going to be using double speed, or 1.5 times speed to be more exact, to get through this area ASAP. We are only going to fight new enemies that I have not seen and speak to people like this good sir who I have not spoken to so far. So without further ado, welcome to Chipmunk.
Welcome home, but if you come back to check on us, you didn't worry, everyone in the village is doing just fine. Ever since Hendrik feed us, we have come back to our good old cobblestone. Everyone's been unshakably high spirits. So, as I was mentioning, you guys are going to be hearing me in Chipmunk voice now. It's going to be sped up by 1.5, because I did this in the first episode we got back in the playthrough, so I'm not going to be spending too much time exploring again as well as I did, because why? We've already done it. So, it's just going to be like anything new I see, like for instance this good server here I did not speak to before. I swear it's true, I saw it with my own eyes, a big white whale flying through the air. I told my friends, but they said I must be many things. You do believe me, don't you? Yes. What? You've ridden that whale? Yeah, right, stop taking the mickey, will you? I was serious, you know, I'll show you the whale, dude. I don't give a F. Anyway, those are enemies I've seen, I do not need to fight. This is a big black dragon I've seen, I do not need to fight. There is a... this guy's tail. I swear this guy's tail is the bane of my actual existence. Use Flame Patel. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so that was actually hilarious. Boom, dragon's being F'd. He doesn't even know what's happening to him right now. Anyway, so he's gonna wake up now. As you can see, our damage output is so much higher right now. It's actually ridiculous, which is very nice, but also... so we've got Flame Splitter, Sea Splitter, Sky Splitter, Light Splitter, Bright Splitter, Bright Splitter. Let's go for Bright Splitter, I guess, because I haven't seen it. Okay, so these are just every element, basically. So wind, light, dark, basically all that stuff. So, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know where I got that from, but, you know, I got it. Maybe I got it from the super sort of light. Potentially I got it from the Nebula Sword. Who knows? It's a mystery that no one knows the answer to. So I want to explore this area because last time, as I mentioned, there were dragons and things here, but this time there is nothing. Good, okay, sweet. Going as fast as possible here. I'm not going to be fighting anything I don't need to fight. I was just running into the black dragon's tail again, because that tail is very difficult to discern what is tail and what is not tail. So we should be going reasonably fast. I wonder what this looks like after the edit. It should be pretty funny. A, my voice is going to be extremely high pitched, which I don't mind, it's fine. And B, my man is going to be running at the speed of light, which is going to make him seem like some kind of monster that he is not. So, it's fine. I'm not going to fight more of these goblins because we have. There's no reason to. I'm pretty much just looking for quest markers. So, characters that give me a quest. Anything new looking, such as enemies or the like. As we know, all sparklies are got, so that's already done, which is great. Anything I might have missed, such as wows or content of any kind, I want. So that's very important. And basically, I'm just relaxing. I was just relaxing. Going through a ASAP, that's one of those malicious platypunks we definitely have fought. I'll go pick up that sparkly because I'm here, and it's going to take me 10 seconds, and what you guys are seeing, 7.5 seconds. So it's not the end of the world. But I do want to get through this as soon as possible because, as I mentioned, we did this when we started the Act 3 on episode 2 of Act 3. I actually did explore this whole entire area, so there's literally zero purpose to exploring it all again. But I just want to make sure that there are no characters, side quests, or anything like that that I can speak to that maybe weren't here before, but now that we've been to the Watchers, are here now. And that is a very important feature of the game, and something I take very seriously because I like to clear out areas one at a time. I just like to take apart a game. Take a section and then just completely destroy that section. Play that same section over and over and over until I've owned that section, until I know everything about that section. That section is my life, and I never need to think about it or anything. It's firmly cemented into my memory for life. And that's just how I choose to do things. It's my own personal preference. Of course, I would not say if it's right or wrong. That is for you to decide, but it is how I like to believe. So, I'm going to be running down here, even though I've been down here before, just to get to the other side of the Emerald Coast entrance to see it. As I mentioned, potentially new characters. I mean, look at that Dirk scene. That Dirk scene was brand new in an area you would least expect it. So it is very possible that coming down here, we could encounter a new character or something that we had not seen, even though we had been here before in this Act 3 playthrough already. So I'm definitely going to take the time out of my little bit of time of this video. That's going to be, as I mentioned, sped up quite heavily to make it more bearable for the viewer, as this is just rehashing stuff that we've already seen and enemies that we've already encountered. Just like to have fluidity in my videos, you know. I'm a 100% type gamer. My videos are usually based on 100% gaming and getting as much as possible, if not everything possible in the game. So I don't want to cut corners. I don't want to slack off, if you will, and miss potential new content because I was like, oh, there won't be content because I've already been through it. And it's like, oh, no. Look at there, Dirk. Dirk was suddenly in an area where you would least expect him, with new content available that you would least expect. So yeah, I want to make sure I do not miss any of it. I'm going to get this mining section here, why not? Take, as I mentioned, 10 seconds out of my time, 7.5 seconds out of your time. And the more I do this, the more you get to hear my very annoying chipmunk voice. So, whether that's good or bad, only you know. Okay, so there are no characters here, so...
My chipmunk voice should be ending. I should be back to normal. Hello, everybody. We are done. We're going to be zooming straight to Heliodor City because we explored this whole tiny section of the Heliodor region, and we'll now be exploring the entire city, and then we'll be heading into the castle. We'll be going through the castle, which will then take us out, I'm assuming out the dungeon, to get out on the other side where Eric and my main character escaped, which could then take us down to Lowtown, and then in Lowtown we will use Lowtown to explore the last of this area. So very busy. I can see you. Cute. Cute, but also kind of messed up if you think about it. So no sparklies here. There's a couple of shops and stuff I will quickly check out. I'm not going to speak to every single person here unless they are a purple person, which means that they are side quest related, or if they're a shop or a vendor of some kind or something along those lines. Those are the only people I'm going to speak to. I'm not going to be speaking to every character, unfortunately. Just time constraints. It's a big problem. I do of course need to make sure that I enter every single home that is enterable, because you never know, or I don't know, rather is what I should be saying, if you can see the people, if they are purple or not, if they are inside a home, if you are not in that home. That I'm not sure about that yet, so that's something I need to look into, but I'll worry a little bit less about that for now, and I'll worry just more about... I thought there was a ladder here. I was sure there was a ladder. Maybe I got my areas mixed up. There we go. I was gonna say, I know there's a ladder here somewhere. Don't try this with me again. It's not my first rodeo, let me just put it that way. Except I immediately fell off the ladder, so maybe it is my first rodeo. Oh man. When you're bad at games, you're bad at games, what can I say, guys? But we're gonna be pretty much speedrunning through this section. We'll be going to every house, clearly. We'll be checking everything. Excuse me? I'm absolutely convinced there's treasure down this chimney, but I can't stand dark places, so I'm just scared to go down and have a look. I'm not scared of nothing, dude. What? Ghost. Book. Let's grab a pen and paper between two books. Take some stuff, let's go look. There's nothing I love more than looking long looks of those slum dwellers who pass between the walking and gawk at the treasure chest with their hunger eyes. I've already read this. It's fine. I wonder what he thinks now that his chest has been looted. Because I looted his chest. You know. You go here. This chest has been looted by me. So you can't love their gawking eyes anymore, I guess. Unlocks the door. Hello, don't worry about who this random guy is just coming out of your house on the other side. That's very like, what? Oh, he even put pots up here so that people could be really like, oh my goodness, there's pots up there and there's treasure chests up. This guy's house is a treasure show. Book called A Brief History of Heliodor. Beautiful story, don't you guys agree? What's up? So you're a traveler, well, I don't know where you're from, but around here, we don't go barging people's houses without so much to buy your leave. What if I break a pot? What's all this, then? I broke a pot, dude. You're gonna do something about it. Huh? Do you want to do something about it, dude? You can try. I'm just gonna let you know right now, it's not gonna end well for you. Let me make this very clear. I'm gonna be fine. I'll murder you. But you are gonna have a hard time. I murder without hesitation. You do not need to worry about that. As the legendary luminary who saved the world, I can do whatever I want, basically, and that's nice. I don't think that's how that works, though. I think if you, the legendary luminary, you're supposed to be like nice, right? You can't be like selfish or do things for your own end that are negatively affecting the people of the countries or world that you're protecting. I'm sure it's some type of bullshit like that, but I don't give a F about that, dude. I care about me and no one else but me. So let's get into these shops. We're just looking for quests right now. Any quests, potential quest lines or stuff. Check out the shop, see if there's anything better. Probably not. Actually, never mind. Yes, there is. Yes, there really is. There super duper is. I do not have the money to buy it. Okay, it's good to know. So they did restock Heliodor. Thought I checked. Oh my goodness, they literally restocked Heliodor. Oh, they literally restocked Heliodor with new stuff. Okay, that's frustrating, but acceptable. I understand. That I'll do money grinding off camera somehow. I'm not even sure how exactly. Gotta check the church. Okay, I don't see any purple people or pink people. 2 purple people, pink people that are on houses. Register in the game if you have not been to it. I need to know right now because it's kind of making it a little bit difficult for my exploration purposes. Thing is, I would need to find a purple person that's inside a house already with the quest line before I can test the theory of do you see purple or pink people in houses from outside the house, or do you need to be inside the house to see them? I wish I had an answer for this because not having an answer for this is making my life extremely difficult right now, as I've mentioned. So yeah, I would be very happy if the game could just give me anyone with a quest so that I could verify my own assumptions, guaranteed. Still checking everything because why not? You know, the amount of time it takes is so little, and these videos are going to be heavily edited from this point onwards. Very, very, very little combat is going to be shown. Only the first encounter with new enemies will be shown, and every single time I'm running between areas that I've already explored or seen, I will be editing that out. So as I mentioned, these are going to be highly edited episodes, so I'm not too worried about taking a few seconds out of it to do some exploration. I will admit though, the one thing I will admit is that Act 3 has reinvigorated me to play Dragon Quest. I've been having so much fun playing other games on my channel and just playing other games in my life and having a good time that I've kind of been neglecting Dragon Quest. But now this reimagining of Dragon Quest Act 3 if you will, has kind of rekindled that spark, that Dragon Quest desire to play inside me, that I'm just like, yeah, I would like to play some Dragon Quest today. I got up and I'm like, yeah, you know what I want to do today? I want to play some Dragon Quest. That's kind of what I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, you know. Feels good. I'm pretty sure, as I mentioned, I've definitely read all of these books and I've definitely got all these pots and these barrels and things, but I'm still going to double check them for safety reasons. Now, looking like this at the map, door wise, yes. So there's still 2 more doors up here. There's the purple spot. There's a quest line, and it's not in a house though, but there's a purple spot. So there's two more houses we have to explore here. We'll quickly do, because rather just do it and be safe than sorry. Don't want to not explore the house, only to find out maybe in an alternate city, an alternate playthrough, an alternate episode that, oh look, you actually do have purple dots or pink dots that only spawn once you enter a home. So I just want to make sure about that. I'm not reading these because I'm pretty sure we've read them all in the Let's Play, and if we didn't read in the Let's Play, we 100% read it in the 100% Let's Play, because those 100% Let's Play episodes are very thorough. I'm very proud of them, except for the Gildenhall episode. I really had to contemplate very hard to whether I would release it or not. My honest opinion was that I shouldn't have released the Gildenhall episode. It's pointless and it serves no purpose, and if it gets 0 views, I would not be surprised. But I had to make it, because when I got to Gildenhall, I was like, oh, this is a giant area that is explorable with enemy types. Excuse me? Okay, I did not expect that. I thought I could open the door. With enemy types that I need to show off and potential secrets or hidden or sparklies or stuff like that. Now, it didn't end up having anything. It ended up being a completely empty waste of time playthrough section, but at the same time, it is something I needed to do. For myself, just for myself. But putting the episode out is the only regret I have of the Dragon Quest playthrough. I kind of... I wouldn't mind if that episode never existed, is what I'm trying to say. The thing is, of course, it does exist, so, you know, we just have to accept that. But, I accept it, and I'll I'm not even like super upset about it or anything. It's not like I'm like, oh my word, this is a disaster. I do admit that it is a video that's not necessary, and it doesn't really add any value to my channel or my let's play, or the quality of my let's play, or the quality and the level of quality I'm trying to maintain on my channel. But it is out there, and it is up to the viewer whether they want to watch it or not. And if they do watch it, I hope you get anything out of it. Anything. If you see one item or one pathway or one absolutely anything different to your own playthrough that you potentially missed, it's worth it. It's perfectly worth it for me. It's acceptable, and I have no qualms at all about releasing it. But anyway, without further ado, let's just carry on going on with this. I'm gonna go speak to Mr. Purple Boy. Mr. Purple Boy. It's a man. Hey, you're a pretty tough customer, I can tell. I bet you've been in your fair share of battles over the years, haven't you? Well, if there's one thing I love, it's discussing mighty warriors and sharing tales of do-do. But it takes two to tango, and mighty warriors are nothing without monsters to cross swords with. And it just happens that I've heard of a beauty. It's called monstrous, and it rules over an army of beelhors from atop the Hoto Steppe. I've been hearing terrific things about how tough it is, but I want to hear from someone who with first-hand experience. Will you go and fight it for me? The old man wants you to defeat Monstrous, who can be found on a plateau in the south of the Hoto Steppe, and tell him the tale of your daring do when you're done. I knew it, I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now let me tell you everything I know. As I mentioned, he lives in the Hoto Steppe, that's south of Mount Fuji, on some kind of high plateau, but he only shows himself to those who can prove themselves strong enough. And to that you'll need to beat up a load of Beelhor minions. Now go and lure him out so you can come back and tell me all about it. I want to hear all the glory details. Good luck, I know you can do this. Accepts the Might is Right quest. Beautiful. So there are 23 quests added to the game. One begs your pardon, one's husband is safe and sound, and that awful creature has been taught a lesson. Why? That's the most wonderful news, simply to know he is alive, and while is of more value to one than any treasure, one hopes to find his way home soon. Is she talking about Dirk? Is she talking about Dirk? Dirk is gonna permanently live in cobblestone now. Just by the way. Very, very adorable lady, by the way. The way she speaks is super cute. Love it. I really enjoyed Dragon Quest 11. It's my game of 2018, as I mentioned before. Fortunately, 2019 has been such an amazing year for games, anime, series. 2019 is looking great in that aspect. It's been a horrible year in politics and stuff like that I don't ever speak about, but that is my own view on that, which means absolutely nothing, I understand. But game wise and specifically anime wise, this season of anime, not that this is an anime channel of course, even though I have contemplated putting out anime reviews because this season is so good. What a season, honestly. This year is looking good so far. The Allure of Dingy Dungeons. Beautiful story. I don't know about you guys, but that one, there's something about that story that just did it for me, guys. It absolutely did it for me. So we haven't tested the theory yet of the purple quest dots on the map being in homes, because we haven't had the opportunity yet. Homes or bedrooms, etc, etc. But I would love to test that ASAP to help my exploration go slightly faster, because I can just look for purple dot on the map and run straight at it without having to do all the exploration. But we are only about, so let's say we're 20 minutes in. The first part was like 8 minutes, divided by 4.5, so that's about 4 minutes. No, it'll be 2 minutes taken off, so 6 minutes. 6 minutes, so we're just about to reach 20 minutes in this episode, if my estimates and calculations are correct. So hopefully, you know, the poetry is taking all of this very hard, you know, no matter how much compost or what I give it, it's still not picking up. If you ask me, I reckon plants can sense impending danger. Maybe it's bracing itself for the worst. Maybe. Okay. So, I'm going to do a very fast exploration of the castle, because we did it in episode 2 of Act 3 once again. So this is going to be a chipmunk section. Once again, enjoy.
So I'm going to start off by... going up. We're going to explore up first and then come back down. So this means we need to explore this section first. There's a church, a save point. Why would you put a save point in the castle? That is odd, and that makes me question everything. I know we read this, but as I said, this is chipmunk, so I don't mind too much. So this is all sped up. So it's 1.5 times speed. I find 1.5 times speed up to be the best speed up for these type of situations. And I will only be speeding up parts that I truly deem speed upable. I'll be making sure not to speed up anything that should not be sped up, so that no content is rushed for the viewer that I don't feel has been dealt with enough. And the Heliodor Castle is definitely being dealt with enough, as I'm sure anyone here watching knows. Once again, if you are still following this series on my channel, I mean, this is technically kind of new, so if you're not following this, I'm kind of sad, because Act 3 is much more exciting than 100% playthrough. If you guys could have just got through that 100% playthrough, which is a little bit on the boring side, and not exactly what I had intended it to be, obviously because I had not known about Act 3, and you had stuck on to Act 3, and you are now witnessing this Act 3 beauty, I'm extremely excited, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am, and enjoying the content as much as I am. Without further ado, let's get back into this. We can explore everything now. There's like 0 restrictions on us. That's nice. That's very nice. We're not going to speak to people though. We'll only speak to press people or pink dots specifically, or any story related people, such as Dirk. You know, Dirk was story related, but that was a cutscene that we could not skip. So it's not like, I don't think we'll be in a situation where we find where there's skippable content that we skip accident. I was reading on top of it, so Rigo Regalia. That's a boring looking book here titled Proceeding of the 36th Annual Conference of Hidden Development. And all that stood in there that's of import. I know it's gonna take me there. I'll do it on the way back, it's fine. Yeah, like, I like how he went to that whole thing, that whole, like, meeting, and all that, and then the only part he took notes about was the dessert. It's a very me type of thing to do. I would not advise it. If you are more responsible than me, I would not advise it. If you're not more responsible than I am, then go for it. I wonder how fast this guy's moving. I mean, he must look like he's the Flash or something. Zoom. Gotta break them putts. Gotta break them putts. It's very important. So this requires unfortunate amount of backtracking, which is very frustrating. And seems like I don't know what I'm doing. But as I mentioned, you see the problem is, you know what, I'll explain to you what the problem is. The problem is, for me, this is very enjoyable content. And I base my content creation on what I enjoy. Because I feel like if you don't enjoy making it, then you won't be able to portray that excitement level that people can understand and that they can enjoy too. And that's just how I feel about it. I could be wrong. You know, everyone has their own thing. You know, that's why there's so many different content creators out there, and they all have their own different style and approach to it. I happen to choose to play games I enjoy and to do things I enjoy doing, instead of focusing on like the norm, like the it thing, the Fortnites, the Apexes. You know, I can get like an extra 1,000 subscribers, probably an extra 100 views, maybe even more in my videos if I started playing some Apex, playing some Fortnite. You know, these great games. I'm just not my type of game. You know, that's all. That's all. It's just not my type of game. Other than that, no problem with it. If I had the time and I wasn't already dedicated to Dota 2, I would probably play those games as my friends play them, and it would be a great community type socializing, have good socializing effect. But I choose not to, because time is very restrained, as I mentioned many times before on my channel. You know, I work a full-time job 6 days a week, and recording time is very scarce. So whenever I can record, I am all about that. I'm all about that recording lifestyle. I get into it ASAP, and I try my best to use every spare second I have for editing, optimizing videos.
Lumi, you have returned. So tell me, what have you learned? Tasking Colin, everything is observed, visiting the watchers. Dark One has returned. The people of our world are ignorant of this fiend, this Colosmos, but ignorance will protect them. No, if nothing is done, this evil will grow until it consumes us all. You are the Luminary, only you can face Colosmos, only you can end this. Yeah, apparently only I can do anything. Excuse me?
One moment, if you would.
Look, I'm not marrying Jade, I'm sorry. My heart's given to Gemma.
Honored Luminary, will you permit me and my daughter a few minutes alone? Despite Mordigan's machinations, my subjects have remained content. My kingdom has remained free of undue suffering. Alas, you, my dear, were not so lucky. I cannot help but wonder how things might have been if I had remained by your side on that fateful day. Perhaps Mordigan would not have possessed me. Perhaps I would not have missed all those years with my beloved daughter. If only I had been better. Stronger. Perhaps I could have resisted him. You were meant to know only peace. To be the princess of a great kingdom, blissfully ignorant of the woes of the world. But no. Instead, you fought. But you have fought enough. It is time to come home. To claim your birthright. To live in peace and privilege here with me in Heliodor.
Oh, Father. I wouldn't change any of it. I wouldn't change a single day. I've been traveling now for many years, searching for something, meaning, I suppose. And it's been hard, sometimes unbearably so. But it was worth it. I found what I was looking for in the end. You, Father. Rab, my friends. The people of Heliodor. All the people of Erdrea, in fact. These are what give life meaning. And they need protecting. And I'll do whatever it takes to protect them. All of them.
Yes. You do your kingdom and your father proud. I had thought to save this for the day you took the throne, but I see now that it is time.
Ultimate weapon for Jade?
The tiara is very precious. It once belonged to your mother.
Thank you, Father. It's beautiful.
Hey, Serena got a new tiara, guys.
Now go. Do what you must do. And when all is ended, and peace has returned, you must come home to us. To Heliodor.
Of course. I'm looking forward to it.
Aww, this is so sweet, guys. You see, all of this 30 minutes of exploration, which is going to be cut down to way less, is now worth every second. Golden tiara. Chance of being reduced, chance of being confused reduced, chance of being prevented from casting spells reduced, chance of being instant kill reduced. A hollowed headband that provides protection against all kinds of enchantments and incantations. Is this what I just got? Is this what I just got? Defense goes up. That's fine, because you don't need magical might or magical mending because you do not have any magic. Enjoy your golden tiara like you deserve because you are the queen. What is your... Okay. Beautiful. Okay, sweet, guys. So
back to speed up, Chipmunk. So we are Chipmunks again. Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little cutscene we had with the king and his daughter. Very cute, very sweet. Got a new item for Jade. I love this. Exploring the game, doing things I have to do anyway, and eating sweet-ass items. I mean, isn't that the best of all worlds? It's like, hey guys, what's this? What's all this? Why did the maids must have been keeping a cat? It should be in here with all the grub, but it doesn't look like it knows to go nowhere. It's a cat. Meow. I like kitty cat. I love cats. Absolutely love cats. I'm a cat man myself. I'm trying to think of the most optimal way to do this. What do I sound like when I hiccup in Chipmunk? I just hiccuped, but I am speeding this up, so this is on Chipmunk. So my question is, how does a hiccup sound in Chipmunk? And I guess I'm gonna find out when I watch the fully edited episode. But my problem is, I'm a bit scared about the conclusion, because it's frightening, to me at least, thinking about something such as a chipmunk hiccuping. I've never thought about it until today. What the frick does a chipmunk... Can a chipmunk even hiccup? I don't even know, man. What are these questions in the first place? And why did this bother me? Who are you? You're adorable. If you think about it, the king gave the orders for us to hold the banquet back when he was still possessed by that demon. I was worried for a while that the food might have been poisoned or something, but it seems everyone is fine. I freaking hope so. This is a very bad idea, because the king sits here because he's the head of the table, and this is here, so someone can be right down with a sword or a shield or a crossbow and just kill him, and no one will know. Absolutely no one will know. I mean, I understand why it's there. It's there to block the view of the kitchen when the servants bring the food in from the kitchen. I get it. I'm not stupid. I'm just saying. That's a very effective way to kill the king. Since, you know, he can't see who's behind him and no one else can. This is the book we can't read, right? Binding from the wall makes out blah blah. Each has to read a page to be signed. There's not correct. I'm still not ready to read these books. Excuse me, game. What are these books made out of? Anyway, so let's head into the dungeon, finally. Which is very interesting because the dungeon, if I remember correctly, has a silver door. And if there's a silver door in the dungeon, that means potentially we might be able to use this ultimate key we got to get into the silver door if it works like that.
So no sparkly spots. Are there enemies here? Was that an enemy or was that a soldier? Oh, my eyes are gonna get hurt here, I can tell. Oh, it's a soldier. Hello, soldier. Are you possessed by ghostling? Stars here aren't for real hard cases. They're just for folks accused of petty crimes, vandalism, that sort of thing. If we were... It's where we kept the cobblestone lot. Don't lie. I came through here before. There was no one from cobblestone here. Don't even try. Don't even try to lie to me. You think this is my first rodeo? You think this is my first ever time in this dungeon? I lived in these dungeons. I know these dungeons like the back of my hand. I'm not going to make the joke where I look at the back of my hand and say, hey, that's new. I refuse to make that joke. It's like one of those dad jokes that people say 1,000 times. Oh, we don't get visitors every day. Well, if you are here to have a word with any of our inmates, just shout at them through the bars. There's no inmates, though. There's literally no inmates. I really looked. I really checked. Oh, I don't want to go into the sewers yet. We're going to the sewers last. The sewers actually takes me where I want to go. This actually works out great, by the way. This music is creeping me the fuck out, game. By the way, just FYI, I'm creeped out right now. Bam. This music's creeping me out right now. This should be a normal voice, by the way. Chipmunk voice would have ended the second we entered this dungeon, because this dungeon is now different. I'm so bored! Oh, you'll lure me. Well, if you're familiar with this place, then it's not a lot of fun these days. Since we let those people from Cobblestone out, it's been pretty much empty. What you want, Marsh? I hope you ain't here to come set me free or nothing, because I don't want to be free. I like it in here, alright? Use the ultimate key to open the door. Wait. Okay, so I've obviously been in here. This one I've been in. I have definitely not been in this one. Use the ultimate key to open the door. It works. It works. We can open all the silver doors in the game and get all the super secret items I could never get. Oh, finds a recipe called King of the Swindlers. Takes a look inside. Learns how to make Swindlers King scarves and Swindler King stoles. Finds a skull helm. Is that a cursed item? Please be a cursed item for the love of my lord. Game. It will make me so happy. It will make me so happy. It will make me so happy. Wait. No. I mean, I know it's going to be for Eric. No, it's not. It's for Serenica. Why can Serenica wear a horrifying headgear that slightly horrifying headgear that slightly surprisingly provides protection against curses and darkness-based attacks. Dark damage taken reduced, and damn, that's pretty good. It's weaker, so I'm not going to equip it, but that is still freaking cool, dude. Nah. Nah. Dude, Matt does such good magical damage. Why did I make him a claw boy? Claws are going to be useless on him. So this is how you get the silver doors, guys. You open the silver doors with the ultimate key, which means every silver door we've experienced through the game and have not had access to is now available to us. Isn't that amazing, guys? Isn't that amazing? So you physically couldn't get the silver keys until you went onto the game. Oh no, that's Eric's room. But how do I get to the... Okay, I guess I'll go through the sewers then. It's fine. Sweet, so we actually got our first silver door, guys. How exciting is that? Aren't you guys excited by the fact that we got our first silver door? I'm excited. I hope you're excited, because I'm excited as if. Wait, I'm freaking out right now. Because I got a silver door. To the sewers we go. Now I'm a bit worried about the enemies in the sewers. Are they going to be new? Are they going to be different? No one knows. It's one of those mysteries of life that we will find out very soon. I'm actually having so much fun playing this game again. Dude, all they did It's just made Act 3 and then changed a couple of things and threw in a couple of extra things and changed a couple of things, and now it's like the best game ever again. A group of enemies appears. That looks like a malicious dude to me. Is that a malicious dude? A malicious hocus pocus. He's malicious. And he's a hocus pocus. So I'm actually going to be running here in normal speed for now.
Victory!
And I do think I'm going to explore the rest of this episode in normal speed. So there shouldn't be any more sped up content. So everything you guys see from this point onwards should be normal. I hope the episode does not drag on too long though. These are all malicious enemies too. We got a malicious cuckoo clock and a lampling. And not a cuckoo clock, it's a Mekamnya. Mekamnya? I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize. Mekamnya? I don't know. Dude, she does good damage though. Ooh. Echo effect. Dude, the echo effect is so good. It's honestly like amazing. And if you guys think about it, like I can still potentially that is a new item that I've never had. I can still potentially get stronger, you know. We can still potentially get the echo magic burst. We don't know because we haven't had the opportunity to get it, but it's definitely a possibility. If Savanda levels up, we can electrolytes. Now, electrolytes is actually bad, guys. You don't get the vicious versions that you get in the post Aegis of 4 world. In the Act 2, the time I used electrolytes off camera while I was trying to figure out where to go and what to do in the game. So I was teleporting to different areas and exploring, just checking those areas out. So, for instance, I went to Phenomenon, right? Because in Phenomenon, there was a chest I missed. And I know I missed that chest because I just did it like a week ago while recording. So... is a literal rat. Okay. So I knew that there was a chest in Phenomenon that I missed. So I checked that out, and then I knew there were 2 sparkly spots in Nordica that I missed. So I immediately went to those locations and checked those locations out to see if those items were found, the sparkly spots as well as the chest, and they were. On the way though, unfortunately, not on purpose, unfortunately, I did encounter some enemies and I did fight them, and I did get electrolytes pep power with Sylvando, Jade, and JRPGaming. And when I used electrolytes, the only problem is, unfortunately, love hurts. Unfortunately, it just gave me normal liquid metal slabs. So the vicious versions aren't here anymore, which means I'll not get as much experience when I kill them. So that's a little bit sad. But since I got all my levels back from the Elder, I don't actually care. Before I was very upset because I obviously was like, oh my lord, this is going to make leveling up so much harder because those vicious liquid metal slimes and electrolytes is the easiest way to level all up in this game, to grind out levels in this game, sneakily. But if they take it away from me, how am I supposed to do it? And I was very upset. And then I got all my levels back and now I don't care. I'll use electrolytes to show it off. Oh, can't, never mind, okay. I was going to use electrolytes just to show it off, but I can't use it. Ooh, all 4 people. Kazapstrophe, Gigaburst, Revamp. Saint Jade's Vitus source enables her to enter a pepped up state all over again. Shooting stars. Sends your entire party into overdrive, giving them stupendous speed and evasion. Ring a rack. I want to see Revamp. I have not seen Revamp. Of this, I'm 100% sure. Because you can't have Revamp without Veronica dying, and I never had Veronica. Now I've got Veronica. Oh dang. Oh, it's literally double the stats of a normal Revamp. That is so cool. Kazing! Excuse me, game. Excuse me. Get destroyed. So revamp just basically casts revamp on Jade again, but if you cast Revamp on Jade, she gets +1 strength, +1 armor, +1 whatever, +1 whatever. She gets 3 +1 abilities cast on her. But if you cast Revamp, she gets 3 +2 level abilities cast on her. So that means, technically speaking, it's new content, which is very exciting. I love new content, guys. I'm a big fan of new content. Kaboomla!
Don't say I didn't warn you!
Easy. Easy peasy. So this is actually going very smooth so far, the episode. Of course, I've created a situation where I have to do a lot of editing on my stuff, so I've just given myself a little more work. It's okay, I don't mind. I have zero problem doing a little bit extra work if it increases the quality of the production that my viewers get to see. I have no problem. So I hope that that is the case. I wonder how much I'll fight here. Will I have to fight all 4, or will I just fight 1 and get through? Monstrous. It's so cool. Get wrecked, little lemping. Ooh, he got extra.
Easy peasy.
Veronica, you didn't do anything. She's like that guy who gets carried in Dota, and then he's like, at the end of the game, he's like, easy. He like did nothing. You did all the work, carried his weak ass to victory, and then at the end he's like, easy. Worst type of gamer. Give JRPGaming his turn first. Nope. Multi-thrust. You guys, she does. They don't get a snooze and bruise. I don't think I've seen snooze and bruise. They don't get a pep pal together, Jade and Salvando. Holy shit! That was some serious damage. 700 damage. Damn, son. I mean, that's magic burst levels of damage right there. Pots. So we definitely didn't get anything new in the sewers except for 2 new enemies. The Hocus Pocus guy and then the Lamplings. But I get this distinct feeling that I'm going to encounter these outside here anyway, so... We're making good progress through Heliodor, so I don't mind. The game's auto-saving for me, that makes me worried. What is going to be down here? That is my scary question. The game's auto-saving for me, you know, it does make me ask. And now it's loading. Scary! I will fight you because you are weird all by your lonesome over here. Nope, just malicious lamplings, nothing new, nothing special. Just your basic everyday run-of-the-mill enemies that will die. They did not die. I repeat, they did not die. Beat them up. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Veronica she takes care of business, you know. Veronica's not here to play games. Veronica understands. She's got a job to do. Okay, there's a lampling. Is that a vicious black dragon, or is that just a normal black dragon? I will find out soon. First, we gotta mine the spot. Which reminds me, there actually is a sparkly spot here. Did I check for sparkling spots? I did not want to do that. Did I wake him up, or does he just like not feel a tiny crossbow? He's like, bitch, I'm sleeping. I think I feel a tiny crossbow. I don't feel a tiny. It's a malicious black dragon. Okay. I gotta stop saying malicious. Malicious. La la la. The word I keep mispronouncing is not a real word. It doesn't exist.
Oh, cool it. What?
That's very loud. Salvando's abilities and Salvando's speech is always extremely loud. I'm not entirely sure why, it just is. It's one of those things. What is delivered? Crash dice is fun. I like to switch it up every now and then. Do different attacks just to make it look good. Oh dang! Oh dang, that was sexy. Holy shit, I forgot about that. That was absolutely sexy. awesome. So we're about to head on to the other side of the Heliodor region. Kind of like a odd situation Heliodor's got. It's got like 2 Heliodor regions that you can go to. And it's got like oh no, it's blocked off. Okay, so I'm gonna head out of the sewers. I'll see you guys all outside the sewers. I'll cut this, and then we'll make our way to the other side of the Heliodor region, like I mentioned before. Or we'll go to downtown and then use downtown to go on the way, and then make our way to the Mango Grove, because Mango Grove is next anyway. And here we finally are in downtown Heliodor. Now, as you can see, there are quests here, which seem to be both quests on the bottom side of the map, which is very nice for us. So 2 quests in downtown Heliodor. So I had to leave the dungeon manually, guys. That was that was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Having to leave in the dungeon manually took quite a bit. I'm just gonna come up this ladder just to get to the next level to check for any sparklies on the higher levels that I might have missed or not gotten, because I've never ever re-explored this area because I never had the opportunity to. So there are none, which is very nice. Saves me a lot of time and effort. If I can just fall down here though, that would be even better, because it would save me even more time and effort. So if the game could be generous and just give me the option of falling down. Is there a fall down option potentially, please? That would be great. That would be absolutely great. To speed this process up. Nope, there's a bot here though. I'm pretty sure I got it. There we go. Beautiful. Now where am I? Okay, over here. So I'm not going to speak to everyone, even though maybe it's a good idea. I think instead I'm just going to do the basic exploration of all areas that we always do, and just see if there's anything we have missed or not gotten. But I highly doubt that will be the case. I'm pretty sure we did a good job at, I would say, 100% in this area. So let's carry on looking. We're going to go to the question, the purple spots, obviously, for the quests, the quest lines. We will. Hello, lady. What's up? What's up, love? You after a way to get past the guard? What are you two rascals up to, eh? Well, that's your business, I suppose. All I can say is he's a young chap, so he'll probably got love in his mind most of the time. Okay, so she's literally saying exactly the same what she used to say. So her dialogue actually did not change at all. That's why I was so confused. I was like, what the F are you talking about? And actually what she was just talking about was the dialogue that she'd always spoke about. So, you know, nothing new there, nothing gained, nothing lost either though, so it's okay. Hello. Sniff. Isn't she the dancer? I think she is. I think she's the dancer, guys. Is that a wanted poster from One Piece? That would be hilarious. It wasn't even close, but maybe I've got One Piece in the mind, guys. Sweet, so let's go see what our new quest is here in this area of the game. Hee, I knew you'd come. I knew becoming to Mistress Bear before long. I saw it in the stars, didn't I? Now I used to make a decent living telling fortunes and flogging a little old holy water on the side, but since the flipping monsters went and got loads of stuff from here, holy water stopped working. That meant people stopped buying it, and I've been losing sleep ever since. I don't want to end up on the streets, do I? Anyway, I took a little look at what's up ahead, and I have seen me knight in shining armor. He was a silky lad with a kind heart too. Was keenest mustard to find me the divine dew. I need to power up my merchandise and give me business back on its feet. So come on, darling, what you say? Mistress Bev wants you to get her some divine dew. Pep pop is the reward. Hee, I knew you'd say that. Nothing gets past the magnificent Mr. Bev. Now clear out your luggerlos and listen up. Divine dew comes rolling off the leaves of none in the world tree itself. According to what I saw in my crystal ball, there are a few waterfalls and little ponds up in the first forest. If you have a poke around there, you're bound to find some. Go on and find some divine dews and bring it back to Mistress Bev. I know you'll do it. It's written in the stars. Hee. Accepts the Mistress Bev perfect prediction quest. Good. So we got ourselves another quest, which is good. That's quest number 2. What the hell was that camera jump? Did you guys see that? What's up, dude? Are you selling anything new? He is. A freebooter's bandana. A freebooter's bolero. Is this a special? No, it's not. That's what he's selling. I'll buy it because I don't have them. Is it better for Eric though? It might be better for Eric than what he's got on it currently. It's definitely not. It's actually better for Rab, ironically. Yes, please. 2 new equipments for us. I'm buying these because that's all he has that I don't have. And that way I never need to come back here again. So that's kind of like a nice little bonus. Sweet. You after something in Sunshine? Well, we don't serve kids in here. Slinger, look. Or you're looking for work? Well, you can have all the shifts you want as long as you don't mind not getting paid. So his dialogue's exactly the same too. I mean, I can... These just... Yeah, these take me up there, but we're not... I'm just gonna go up to check, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing up there. But I'll go up to check. I don't mind. Take a few seconds on my day. Okay. Definitely doesn't have anything, so that's good. 2 pots here though. Hello, lady. Welcome and all that. Cough cough. Me stock may not be much to look at, Splatter, but it's quality that counts. Welcome to the item shop. How can I help you? Why are you sick, lady? You're a medicine store, but you're sick. It doesn't give me confidence when I want to buy your stock. At all. But I feel so sorry for you and I want to just buy it to help you because I feel bad. That's not fair. Maybe she's using it as a sympathy ploy to make people feel sorry for her and then purchase unnecessary equipment and items that they literally don't need. She's a genius saleswoman. Much smarter than I am. So he's got this copper chopper, which I know for a fact I own one of, but it costs 700 gold or whatever. Put in my bag. Bag's infinite, so I don't care. Sweet. We do know there's another quest line along here, so I'd like to find it at some point. Yeah. It's all in the corner, hidden or out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind type situation. Oh, is that nighttime? I don't want it to be nighttime. There's actually an inn right here, ironically, even though, because I literally just said I don't want it to be nighttime, and then there was an inn right there. Gargle. Ah! And there I was thinking this was the perfect spot. Hang about, you ain't who I thought you were. I thought we mates. And run with me. We playing hide and seek, you see. But if some bloke with a silly hairdo can just happen across me like that, I can't be hiding very well, can I? Gah, must be losing me touch. It sounds like I'm gonna have to up a game, and that means getting some tips from the one and only all-time hide and seek master. Only problem is, he's the right pain to find, as you might expect, but I've got a perfect plan. I'm gonna go to you to find it for me. You do that for me, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? The boy wants you to search for a hide and seek legend and have them teach you their tricks. 10 mini medals, yes. Nice one. Now this all-time hide and seek master I'm talking about ain't gonna be easy to track down, and I happen to know he's somewhere in Octagonia. Head to the orphanage there and have a sniff around. The kids there are pretty into their hide and seek, so they should be able to point you in the right direction. Except the Now You See Me quest. Is he in the dungeon with the spider? Please tell me he's not in the dungeon with the spider. Please tell me he's not the spider, because the spider is dead. He a dead spider. Let's go check out the girl who's now dancing. Dancing, go. Hello, handsome. You new? Let me guess. Come from somewhere out in the sticks to see your truly strutter stuff. Have you? But thought so. Well, enjoy. I'm short on fans, you know. I ain't short on fans. Even the little nippers love me. There's one in particular. He ain't around at the mo. Probably playing hide and seek. He's quite a character, that one. Got all these hidey holes all around the town he's at. Sits in and earwigs on all the layers. Gossip, the cheeky little toe rag. His accents are killing my soul. I'm struggling a lot. Yo, dude, I want to rest. You can let me rest, right? I want it to be daytime. I prefer it to be daytime while exploring. It's just better for the... It's just brighter, so it looks better. Sweet. Only one tiny section left to go, guys, and we are done. And this is very, very highly edited episode, so hopefully it won't be too long. Always trying to keep things around that 1 hour mark, you know? Sparkly's quite a lot here. And also, potentially quite a lot of enemies too. A lot of malicious enemies. And there's a church you have to explore, and I think there's a... and I think there is a well too, so... You know, we're gonna be busy, guys. We gonna be busy. If it's new enemy types. If it's not new enemy types, then, you know, then it doesn't matter. We're just gonna get in, get out. It's gonna be fast. But there are new enemy types. Malicious enemy types. You guys know what that means. That means it's time to rumble. Are you malicious? 2 damage. A group of cucumbers appears. These look like basic starting enemies. Is the experience the same as basic starting enemies? It is. Oh my goodness. So I actually do not want to fight Tizo. I'll fight still one of everyone, even though I have literally zero reason to. Oh, that's a malicious one! There are different enemies here. You see, guys, this is why I fight one of every enemy, because if I didn't, I would have never known that was a malicious archer. But now we know. Sweet.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Yeah. So we've killed the malicious archer. We've killed the cool cucumber. So far, so good. Is that a malicious cucumber? That's a normal cucumber. These are bulbs. Are they normal bulbs or malicious bulbs? They look like normal bulbs to me. They look like normal bulbs to me, guys. But we'll know once we see that experience. We'll know. Yeah, they're normal. They're normal, guys. Don't worry about it. This should go pretty fast. I'm moving pretty quick. I'm specifically double checking not to fight anything I don't have to fight. Only enemies that are new or different I will fight. Everything else will be ignored. So I'm heading into this wall immediately. First step, wall. Don't even do anything else, guys. You make sure you head into the wall first, in case there is any missables in the wall that I had missed, such as a silver door potentially. Except if it was, it would probably be on my list, and it's not on my list, so there's no way there's a silver door here. But as I said, we'll check it anyway, because there's at least a sparky spot. But a humble small scale. You know, we all had to start somewhere. Now we get these black dragon scales, and we got normal dragon scales. We got all these insanely rare and super high skill items. But remember when we started the game and we were playing as just Eric and the main character, that small scale was our humble beginnings. That's where it all began. All 200 of these episodes. Because that's roughly what this plate is going to be at this rate. There are all kinds of pet powers out there. If you want to know more about the pet powers, it's super awesome, cool, blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Church time. Three pots. 3. Into the church and just broke their pots. What kind of whole person am I? And that's the church that resurrected me when I almost died. I think. Something like that. So there we got some blue goblins, but they look basic to me. And by dealing the damage I dealt to them kind of makes me think that. But these malicious ones aren't. They are malicious. Look at those malicious eyes. They're green eyes. Those are malicious eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those were normal blue goblins, so I will not be fighting any more of those. No sparkly spots, something just saw me that was flying. I think. I don't know. There's a bunny. Is it a malicious bunny? Or a normal bunny? It's a normal bunny. Oopsie. A group of bunnycorns. Hello bunnycorns. You guys are super dead. Super dead. So this is very odd that we're getting like these malicious archers all over the place, but every other enemy is just a basic starting enemy when you came here as Eric and the main character. That does seem a bit odd to me. I feel like there should, for some reason, there's a cure slam. For some reason I felt like there was supposed to be a sparkly in that corner, but there wasn't. Is this a normal heal slime or is this a malicious heal slime? It looks like a normal heal slime to me, game. It is definitely a normal heal slime.
Well, that was easy.
Malicious stumps or normal stumps? They're sleeping, so we'll never know. Normal stumps. Their eyes, For some reason, these stumps specifically make me think of what's that game? The Cuphead. For some reason, those stumps really make me think of Cuphead when I see them. Like I see those stumps and like my brain immediately screams Cuphead. Don't know why. It just is. It is what it is. Okay. These look like basic bunny corns to me. And total herb, a stump, more stumps. Diamond is fine because we can. So it looks like the Helidorian foothills are kind of just like a dead end. There's not really much here. There's actually nothing here, I would say. Just like a lot of very basic items that are bad. No new enemies or quest lines or anything like that, so not too much to worry about. Pretty chilled. Pretty chilled so far. Which is very nice. I mean, we know there's saber cats coming up, so maybe there'll be malicious saber cats like this. Is this a malicious saber cub or is this a normal saber cub? This looks like a normal saber cub to me. A group of normal saber cubs, which is even worse than a normal saber cub because you feel less. You feel more bad when you murder them all.
Victory!
Beautiful. Okay. So, basically once we're done here, which is going to be extremely soon, just got like one tiny section to go, which I don't think I'll even need to fight anything. Hello Foggies, are you malicious or not? You do not look malicious, but I will check. You are not. You are just normal group of toadies. I feel kind of bad because you are all gonna die. I overkilled you with a Giga Slash and I feel a little more bad than normal about it, but it's also okay. It's life, it happens sometimes. Okay, so toadies are dead, which is great. And they're not malicious, which is not great. I'm just gonna keep doing our exploration. There's some birdies. There might be malicious birdies. I need to shoot them though. I shot you, you have to come fight me, that's the rule. Even if you're super weak. That looks like a very normal birdie to me. Does not look malicious in any way, shape, or form. It is a normal birdie, and it's super dead. Okay. I mean, we have to fight it. It's just part of the game, it's part of the system, it's part of the process. So we'll do it. But now we don't have to fight anymore, because now we know. Okay, we're going to quickly run across the bridge to the other side, see if there's any malicious great saber cats potentially, or just normal saber cats, or anything really that is different. Because at the moment this area was kind of a bust. I need to fight a big daddy saber cat. Hello. That looks like a normal big daddy saber cat to me. It was a normal big daddy saber cat. So no malicious, only the malicious archers. I mean, technically it was a new malicious enemy, so I had to fight it and I had to come here. But everything else here was just a waste of time. So a little bit of a lit down area in comparison to some of the other areas we've explored so far. But I guess this is also like, because this is an area you don't need to ever come to again, you know? You come here in the main game because this is where Eric and my main character get kicked out of when they get knocked, when they escape the dungeon. Sorry, I almost said knocked out and then I almost said leave, but the right word was escape. So they escape the dungeon. You get the you get out. You end up here, right? And then when the world falls apart, you use this with Hendrik to get into Heliodor Castle in the first place. So you come back here with Hendrik. That's why maybe the area is like a little bit higher level when you come back as Hendrik, and there's all these vicious versions, and there's so many vicious versions because it's very story related. Where with the malicious versions, which is these ones, there is no story related reason to come here at all that I can see. So coming here is 100% of your own free will and desire, and it's also kind of awkward to do because you have to get to here through load time or just teleport here via the teleport system, which you of course can do. But I did not do it like that. So for now, though, we're going to end the episode here, and that is the entrance to the Mango Grove. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of Dragon Quest 11 Act 3 Heliodor, Please be sure to hit that like button, it helps you a lot, and subscribe for more in the future. I really appreciate all the support that you guys are giving this channel, and it means a lot to me, especially the fact that this is Act 3, roughly 200 episodes into, well, not 200, but this is more like, I would say close to 150 episodes, maybe, probably it's definitely more, but it's about 150 plus episodes of Dragon Quest 11 already, and the support and from my viewers means a lot, and it helps me make the videos and keep doing the work to get these videos out, because I really want to and I really do enjoy it. So for now, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you next time with more Dragon Quest 11, where we will be doing the Mango Grove. We will not be doing the Emerald Grove, and then the episode of that we'll be heading to Hoto, where we definitely know there's some new story related stuff, side quest stuff, and more new things for us to explore and see, especially the 4 silver doors in the Cryptic Crypt. I'm very excited for that. For now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time with more Dragon Quest 11.